morning, good morning, good morning. Ah, happy Monday, everyone. Back to better balance this morning. So, we'll start with getting ourselves warmed up. It is quite chilly out there, so we'll start with a seated march. Perfect. Remember, if you've got downstairs neighbours, try not to make too much racket. Okay, and have those arms, pumping those arms this time. Don't worry if you don't have the coordination to do both. So if you can only do one, pick the legs. Or if you find the legs difficult, pick the arms, whichever gets your body moving. Perfect. And take them out in front into punches. Lovely job. And between wipers. Perfect. Okay, and quick feet on the tiptoes. You can hold on to the chair if you need to for this one. And relax. Let's stretch it out. So hands in front. Bring them nice and wide. Stretch that chest. Perfect. So sit nice and tall if you can. I want you to hold that position throughout the class. Lovely. And take them forwards, palms to me. And extend. So we're stretching that upper back this time. Lovely. And take them up. Nice and tall. Touching the ceiling. Perfect. Okay. And drop them down. Let's take one hand across the body. Stretch those shoulders. Lovely. And over to the other side. Perfect. And release. Roll them forwards. And let's roll them back. Lovely job. And just before we get on to the main exercise, we're going to stretch those legs. So stretch up nice and long onto your heel, rest up on the floor, and I want you to pull your toes back towards yourself. I apologise for any noise today, we've got some workmen in, but I will just shout over them. Lovely, and up to the other side, so again, onto that heel, pull those toes back towards you, and rest it. Lovely job. Okay. Let's start with the main elements. So, grab your band. We're going to be popping that underneath our foot, so stamp onto it. So you can see it's anchored in, it's not going anywhere. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. So we can do it like a traditional bicep curl, with our palm facing up initially, or we can have the palm facing in. And again, we raise it up towards the shoulder. So get a good tension in there that you're working against. We're doing 10 on each side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely job. Okay, take it over to the other side again. Lay it nice and flat on the floor. Stomp on it. Get yourself an anchor. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fabulous. Okay. Take it over to the other side again. So we're going to stick to that upper body just for a short time. And we're going to take those arms out to the side, nice and wide. So remember, you get to choose how much tension you're working against. So if we're working against less, it's a bit easier. We can work against more, so pull that resistance band a little bit tighter, and it's harder. So I think that's a bit hard for me, so I'm going to work against less. So we'll go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. So I should mention that it's really important to hold that core as we do it. So you can see I'm sitting nice and tall, and my body's not moving over to counteract. And one more. Perfect. Okay. Over to the other side. And again, another 10. Remember, pick your tension, so you pull that band as tight as you like. 1. I'll use less tension, that was difficult. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Okay. Grabbing that band between both hands this time. Arms in front. Let's take it nice and wide out to the side. 1. We'll go for 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. So this time, I want your right hand to stay steady in front and the left hand does the work. So pulling back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. Lovely. Switch over to the other side. So left hand still holds nice and strong. Right hand pulls back. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more, 5. Perfect. Okay. Did you notice when we did the second one, we were able to go back that little bit further? So that's fantastic. We get a longer range of movement. Okay, popping that band around the back this time. So shimmy it on up to underneath the armpits. Really hold that core nice and strong. So this is where we're improving our balance. So we're using functional exercise for everyday tasks, but we're also improving that balance by incorporating that core work. So you've got to sit nice and tall. Elbows wide, around shoulder height. We're going to punch forward, so nice long hands in front, and come back into a bend. So I'll show you from the side, punching forward, nice long arms, and coming back into a bend. Okay. 3. Lovely. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Keep that band behind your back. The next one we're going to need it here as well. We're just going to give those shoulders a little bit of a rest first. So catch your breath. You're going to take them out in front. So my elbows are nice and tight into the body this time, and they're going to stay nice and tight as we push forward and up and come back in. So from the side. Perfect. Let's keep going. 3, 4, keep those elbows tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more, 10. Perfect. Okay, unravel that band from your back this time. We're going to work on the legs a little bit. So, putting the band around the top of the knees, I want you to grab it with both hands. We don't want it coming loose during this. So, your feet must stay nice and flat to the floor. And we're going to push those knees nice and wide. 1, 2. So remember, add your resistance as you need. So I can have it a bit tighter. Lovely. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fabulous. Okay. Unravel those legs this time. Right, we're going to put the band underneath our foot. So stamp on it, keep hold of both ends. Okay, so hold those hands nice and strong. Again, we're using that core, so we're going to work those lower abdominals a little bit, which is always good. So we're going to lift the leg and push down towards the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Okay, both feet in this time. We're going to work on the upper body again. So, using the bands, I want you to pull back, palms facing one another if you can. Pull those elbows back and forward. So I will show you from the side how that should look. Perfect. Okay, let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Okay, over to the other leg. Again, holding on to both sides. Pull that knee up. We're dropping down to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Okay. Take that band. So we're going to wrap it around the hand this time. So I want the right hand to come to the right shoulder. The left hand, you see my elbows bent, but it's staying into my waist. So we pinch it in and we're going to pull that band with the forearm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. So switch it over to the other side. So this time, left hand to left shoulder, right elbow in nice and tight to that waist, and again, pulling down and away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely job. Okay, we're all done with those bands. So if you can, we're going to do a little bit standing, only a small amount, and then in a minute we're going to do our movement and mobility. So if you're able to, I want you to stand up so that you've got somewhere to grab hold of. So for example, I'm going to use the chair. Now, if you're not able to do this bit, don't worry, don't join in, just wait for the movement and mobility. So we're going to do some really nice simple moves, holding that core, and remember, the leg that takes your weight needs a nice, soft knee. So you'll see there's a slight bend there, rather than locked, slight bend. Okay, so we're going to take this leg out nice and long to the side. 1, hold that core. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Okay, so this leg again is going to go back. So this time we're holding that tummy. We're going to have that soft knee ready to hold us. And this leg is 1. The heel leads. Can you see? So we'll count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Okay, so over to the other side this time. So this time our leg that is doing the work is going to be our supporting leg. Soft knee. We're going to take it out to the side nice and wide. 1. And hold that tummy nice and strong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Okay, so we're going to do our kickbacks again. So just to show you from the side, is a small kick back with the heel leading. So we're using those glutes. Okay, so supporting knee at the ready, and the other leg is doing the work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fabulous. Okay. And last one before we sit ourselves back down. Remember, again, if you're not able to do this, don't join in. It's as easy as that. We'll be back in the chair in just a moment. So we're going to do knees bent this time. So it's not a full squat, it's half a squat. Or a quarter, whatever you're able to do. So have something in front, preferably with both hands ready to grab something that will hold you if you need to. You need to push that weight backwards. Can you see my bottom comes back? So it points back before my knees try to bend. Perfect. So we'll do that with some support this time. Okay, so 10. 1, back up. 2, back up. 3, back up. 4, back up. 5, looking good. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Okay, you can have a seat again. So get comfortable. We're going to do our movement and mobility. I've just seen how pale my legs are. Goodness gracious. You can see what parts of me get the sun. Okay, so movement and mobility. So we're going to incorporate our cool down stretching here as well. So we'll start with arms in front like we did at the beginning. Take them wide, nice. Stretch that chest, taking those shoulders back. Chest stays forwards. And breathe. That's always key. Keep breathing. Lovely. Okay, take it forwards. Palms to me and extend. Lovely. Looking really good. Okay, and relax. Take them up. Nice and tall. Perfect. Okay, drop them down. We're going to do our neck next. So we're going to turn to the right, keeping those shoulders forwards, just turning the head back forwards. To the left. Lovely. Back forwards. Nose to the sky. Back forwards. And chin to the chest. Lovely. And back up. And again, over to the right. Back forwards. Over to the left. Back forwards. Nose to the sky. And chin to the chest. Perfect, and come back up. Dog tilts next. So we're going to take the ear towards the shoulder. Remember, no cheating. Don't take the shoulders up. Shoulders are relaxed, and we take the head over. Lovely, and take it over the other side. We're stretching out those muscles at the back of the neck. They're ever so fiddly, but they can do with a bit of flexibility. Lovely, and over the other way. Perfect, and back up. Lovely job. Right, let's take those arms to the side. Draw some nice big circles going forwards. Lovely, let's draw them backwards. Looking good. One arm across. Let's stretch those shoulders. Lovely, over to the other side, and again, let's stretch them out. Fabulous. Okay, and release. Arms down to the side, we're going to do our TV remote stretching. So imagine we're sat on the settee, we've lost the remote down the side, we need to stretch and grip, try and grab if we can, and back up nice and slowly. And again, stretching over, seeing if we can get that TV remote. No, back over. It went down the other side, would you believe? And let's grab for it. Lovely, back up, and one more side. Perfect, okay. And come back up. We're wrapping the hand around the body this time. The other hand is behind us. We're going to turn the shoulders, but keep the hips forwards. So we turn the shoulders, so the body will turn with us, but the hips are staying forwards. Lovely, looking really good. Okay, over to the other side. Oh, I can always feel that one. You'll find a lot of them depends on where you're quite tight as to where you might feel it. So for me, I know the muscles in my back today are quite tight, so they felt it when we were twisting. Right, now, we're going to follow the hands down towards the toes, so no roly-polies. If you can't quite make it to the toes, don't worry, make it down to where you know you can get yourself back up. So, you just follow them down, over we go, only to where you feel safe. Keep the neck in line with the spine. So if you're bending right down, I want you to keep that neck nice and neutral. Lovely. And follow it back up. And again, let's dip down towards the toes. Remember, don't go all the way if you can't. Only go to where you can get yourself back up. And bring yourself back up. Lovely. Okay, let's stretch out those legs next. So we're going to start by onto those heels. I'll shift back so you can see my legs. So onto the heel, drop the toes down, or take the toes up towards you, the heel is on the floor. Perfect. So we're stretching out our calf muscles around the back there. Lovely. And drop them down, give them a wiggle. Perfect. Next thing I want you to do is add some support underneath your knee. We're going to lift it, toes to the ceiling. So we're kicking from the knee, not the hip. The hip has no movement here. 1, lovely. 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one, 6. Well done. Okay, over to the other side. So again, onto that heel, pull those toes back in towards yourself. Good job. Lovely. Okay, so drop those toes down. Give the ankle a wiggle. Perfect. And let's add that support underneath the knee, toes towards the sky. Again, remember, we're only moving from the knee, not the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well done. Okay, well, you're all done for today. You've done really, really well. Thank you so much for joining us. And hopefully, we will see you possibly in half an hour at 11 for our Live Zoom class or next week. See you soon. Take care. Bye.